Hey everyone, it's Nick here. I want to dedicate this video to all my family and friends and anyone who I've ever met and who I won't meet. I want to dedicate this video to everyone. Um, I want to give glory to God for this video, for revealing what I want to show you guys. What He's revealed this to me. He's shown me this. He's given me salvation and He showed me mercy, to get to this point in my life to where now I'm a person of Christ. And since I've found Christ, I've seen these things, primarily just the symbolism that people, Satanists, really, things I've never seen before, of these rappers. And I've watched their music videos, I've listened to their music, I've bought their albums, and I've never seen this before. You know what? And even if I saw it before I found Christ, I really would have never thought anything of it. I would have denied it and brushed it off and been like, whatever. But ever since I found Christ and I've seen this stuff, it's helped my faith, because I've seen that, the enemy is out there. It's one of the many things that have helped me believe. All I want to do is show you guys what I've seen. I'm sure, some of you who know me have seen, on Facebook, I post, quotes from the Bible, and you might be wondering, like, why is Nick doing this? And it's because I'm a Christian now. I am a Christian. I'm going to show you one of the things why I'm a Christian and what I've seen. I know that there are going to be those of you who are going to laugh at what I'm saying right now, and what I'm going to show you. You're going to mock me. There are those who are going to ignore me, who are going to doubt me, who are going to doubt what I'm showing you. And I just hope at least one of you are going to be listening, to what I'm showing you, and hopefully it'll touch you, and hopefully it'll help your faith as it helped with mine. Because early on in my walk, I was struggling, but as I came across this stuff, it only helped me even more. So I know you may be wondering, like, how do I, know that these rappers are Satanists or Illuminati or whatever you want to call them? It's plain and simple. It's because of the symbolism that they use in their lyrics and in their music videos and in their albums. Now, there are one of three things of why it's this way. It's either purely accidental, which is extremely unlikely, and you'll see what I'm going to show you and why it's not accidental. It's either a gimmick, but that just really doesn't make sense, because they're getting no profit whatsoever from, subliminally using these things. I would say, they don't embrace it. Like, I used to be in a Slipknot, and, like, they embrace, like the goat head and, the pentagram, and if you're 555, then I'm 666, like, they embrace it. Like, I would say that's a gimmick. I don't agree with it still. That doesn't make it right, even though it's a gimmick. But they use it as a gimmick. So, they don't openly embrace it, you know what I mean? And that's why it's not a gimmick. So the only other thing is they're doing it on purpose. And why they're doing it is to simply show their allegiance, to the devil, honestly. That's what they're doing it for. And you might be wondering, like, well, okay, Nick, well, if this is like a secret society, like, why are they, showing this stuff, revealing it if it's secret? I mean, plain and simple, because people are blind. I didn't see it before, and I'm not, I'm not looking down on anyone. Please don't take it this way. I'm not looking down on anyone. I'm not looking down my nose at you right now just because, you may not, believe in Christ or whatever. I don't. So please don't place that stereotype on me. But they put it out there because most people are either blind or they're just in denial of it, and I was like that. I did not see this stuff before, and I didn't hear this stuff before. So guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get right into it with you guys. I'm going to show you some music videos. I'm not going to show like the whole video. I'm going to get right to it and point out the things to you and move on and move on. I'll show you some music videos. I'll get into depth with some lyrics by some of the rappers, and I'll even show you a few of their albums, like the artwork in their albums. That's really it's really shocking. So guys, really just please watch this. Especially if you know me. like I'm not just like joking around here. I'm not taking this too far, guys. Really, I'm not. I feel like I'm doing my job as a Christian, which is just saying follow Christ, and I'm going to show you one of the reasons why this I believe this is real, why it's increased my faith. So yeah, guys, if you would, I won't try to take up too much of your time. Thank you for viewing this video. Even if you don't know me, thank you for viewing this video. This is really dedicated to everyone. I just want to show you guys what I've seen. Okay guys, first things first, this is Wiz Khalifa with his song Black and Yellow. Just briefly, for like 2 or 3 seconds in the video, is this clip. What's satanic about it is first of all, you have this guy right here throwing up devil horns. You see, that's a thing for devil horns. And this guy's wearing, the shirt that he's wearing, he's got an upside down triangle. Triangles are used to represent the pyramids, which are of course evil, and later on I'll talk about that. But in the triangle is a pentagram, which is a symbol for the devil, and also it has the Mendy's goat in it, which is a symbol for the devil. So that's one thing right there. That's pretty obvious. Alright, here's a remix of Black and Yellow. First of all, in the beginning you have Snoop Dogg throwing up the devil horns right here. Okay, this is still the remix, the video. Second of all, the light that illuminates like the set that they're on is a triangle. They're rapping in a triangle of light. It's illuminated. It's an illuminated triangle. That's another thing right there for Wiz. Here's a song by Soulja Boy called Alien. I don't know if you guys have ever heard this before, but pretty much aliens are not aliens. What they are, they're fallen angels, they're demons. That's what they really are. So, I mean, you can really translate this title as demons. Throughout the song, he says, I'm an alien. I mean, he's saying he's a demon. Second of all, for the mixtape cover of the album that he has the song Alien on, is a triangle right here for the letter A. Triangles are evil basically because of what they represent. And even like earlier in the first verse of the song, he says, I'm getting money, must be illuminati. I mean, he says it right there, but people are going to cover it up as they're going to say, oh, that was just like a tight line. He's just playing off of that. But I mean, whatever. Here's another thing on Soulja Boy. Right here, you can see he has the pyramid that's on the back of the dollar bill that has the all-seeing eye. He has that tattooed right on his shoulder blade. Alright guys, this is Drake right here. I'm going to just play the clip real quick. What you're about to see is in his music video for Over. With the thing that's projected in the background, he's going to be eaten by a snake. A serpent / snake is a representation of the devil. That's how he appeared in the story of Adam and Eve when he tricked Eve into biting the apple. So there it is right there. It's completely random and irrelevant to the video, honestly, and the lyrics. Here's another thing on Drake, guys. This is for his song Find Your Love. This is the music video. The girl who he's fallen in love with, she has a dragon tattoo right there on her back. Dragon is a representation for the devil. It's in the book of Revelations. There's one thing of the video. Alright guys, here's another part of the video. I'm going to show you right here. They're playing dominoes. Here's 6, 6, 6. There's only 3 sixes. That is the mark of the beast right there. He's using it right there in the music video. Here's an even bigger and, honestly, a clever way of using the representation in the video, guys, is he's looking through these freaking things, a fence, and right here, see, it's shaped like a triangle, and his eye is right here. Well, let me turn it the way to see it. Look at it like that, right there. It's a representation of the all-seeing eye right there. See, there's a triangle, and there's his eye right there. And you know what? The placement of his face doesn't even make sense to be looking through that. So you know it's done on purpose right there. I mean, there are 3 big things right there in one music video that he's using. It's right there. That's even like the picture they have when you look up the video, right there. Here's some lyrics from one of his songs called Buried Alive. I'm not too sure if this is like Kendrick Lamar or Drake. It sounds like Drake, and even the lyrics make it sound like Drake. But what he says right here, he says, when I got it, I was greeted by an alien, a demon, that said last year that she slept with a Canadian, being Drake. Why that's significant is because in the book of Genesis, when it talks about the fallen angels / demons / aliens, they breed with humans. So he's saying he's breeding with a demon that gave him an addiction that would keep him in Mercedes-Benz, which is money. Money is power on the earth. So the devil gives you power on the earth to do his bidding, pretty much. That's it right there. I mean, that's a big thing right there. He's saying he's breeding with the demon right there in the song. Alright guys, here's Pop Bottles with Lil Wayne. Now honestly guys, if you think nothing of this, stop watching my video. I mean, please watch it. Like, hopefully it'll open your eyes. But if you really don't, I mean, sorry, this is so obvious. They're playing basketball. This guy has a 6 on his jersey. There are 5, people that are on the court on the basketball team. Wayne, you just saw right there. Wayne has a 6. And check this out. Oh, is there going to be a third 6, Nick? Oh, what do you know? Look at that. 6, 6, 6. That was probably accidental, guys. I'm sure they, ran out of jerseys with other numbers. Here's another thing on Lil Wayne, guys. I apologize if it's kind of hard to see. This is the cover for his album, Rebirth. Right above his head, he's got triangles right there, right above his head. That's just a little something. Real quick, guys, I don't know what you know about, the devil, but when he was in heaven, he was the angel of music. Right here, tattooed on Lil Wayne's head in red, which is the color of the devil, he says, "I am music." That's just another way of saying he is the devil. That doesn't even make sense for Lil Wayne to have on his head. I mean, he's just in hip-hop. It makes sense for him to have "I am hip-hop," but for him to have "I am music," I think can be interpreted as, him just, playing off the thing saying, "I am the devil." He also plays off the term a lot. We are not the same, I am a Martian. He had the album called "I Am Not a Human Being," and that's him saying that he's a demon. I mean, he's playing it right there, guys. Tell me why you can keep on pulling this stuff off of these people. Really, tell me why. This is Wayne's music video for John. At the beginning, it's talking about an alien invasion. A demon invasion is what it is. One of my other videos, I go into more depth about that and why that's significant. But while it's playing that part, notice he has fear. He has his eyes closed on that part. It says "Fear God." That's pretty significant right there. Take note of the light that he's standing in. The shadow that it makes it look like an eye. The shirt he's wearing while standing in that eye it has a hand, and in the palm is an eye, and even right here is a triangle. And the headband he's wearing says "Chaos." All that, and especially in the video, all of that ties together as something. He's saying something. It's being said separately, but you got to be aware of this to know like why it connects. But I mean, he's got that, and he's staying in the circle and talking about a demon invasion, guys. In the song "Drop the World" with Lil Wayne, he says, "I know what they don't want to tell you. Just hope you're heaven sent and you're hell proof." Why that's significant is what he's saying is he says, "I know what they don't want to tell you." Who is they? That's pretty much the government. What they don't want to tell you, what don't they want to tell you? Which is that the gospel is true. They don't want to tell you the truth, that the gospel is the truth. Okay, now because of that people don't know the truth, he says, "I hope you're heaven sent and you're hell proof." So what he's saying, either you're heaven sent, which is saying you're saved, you follow Christ, or you're hell proof, which is saying if you're not saved, when Armageddon comes, and hell is here, I hope you're hell proof, even though you're not in heaven while you're down here. I hope you can resist it. And he's saying that right there. He's saying that, I know the truth. They don't want to tell you that the gospel is the truth. So I'm just kind of saying here, you better be, saved, or you better be, immune to fire. This is from the music video of Lil Wayne, "She's on Fire." Here's a snake right here. It's random in the video, but it's not really random, from what I'm talking about here, because what it is, it's a representation of the devil again. Even in the lyrics, he says he's paraphrasing. He's saying he's asking God to keep him away from this girl because she's the devil. But he's saying that in the chorus, but in the verses, he's talking about giving in to this girl. So he's talking about giving in to the devil right there.